Hi Libra, I hope that you guys are all doing great. I send you much love and light and thank you for being back here with me. This is another love reading for October. Let's take a look and see what is coming your way. All right, you guys, if you are new to my channel, my name is Lynn. This is Passionate Heart Tarot, and if you guys are cross-watching, welcome. Thank you for being here. Like the video, you guys, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get right into your love reading, Libra. Before I begin, just want to take a moment to invite the white light, the Holy Spirit. All right, Libra, what is coming in for your love life? Leo's energy is coming through. Are you guys dealing with a Leo? Or are you cross-watching Leo? Pisces energy is also here, so we might have cross-watchers here. Or maybe you have that energy, moon or rising, Libra, Pisces, or Leo. Sagittarius also, so same thing. Cross-watchers or maybe moon or rising. Some of you are like changing direction. You are changing direction, and I wonder if you're afraid to take that next step in the new direction, or maybe like you just haven't yet, but I see where it's gonna happen. There's just like this energy of feeling like you're not satisfied where you are and with the way things are happening. And I know where you might feel something within you that's telling you to change gears, change direction. And I can see that if you do, you won't be alone for long. Some of you might be just getting out of a connection and walking into a new one right away. That's the energy that I can see. Like as one ends, quickly another one starts. So I see the energy that's here is getting into a new relationship. For some of you, you might have been single for a while, but for others of you, I see this energy of like feeling like you want to walk away from it. Maybe you haven't just yet. But if you do, you won't be alone for long. That's what's really important for you to know. I just see where there's a lot of sadness here, the way that someone feels like they're truly not happy. And they feel like what once was so meaningful, they just don't have the same picture of it anymore. And that's a lot of the reasons why they're thinking of like changing paths, moving into a different direction. Of course, this is a love reading, but for some of you that could even be like career. It could even be like moving, maybe even moving far away from like your hometown. Maybe even moving to another country, because that's what the energy is. And it's important for you to know that if you do decide to make that move, you won't be alone no matter where you go. Of course, it's like getting into a new romantic relationship, but it's also like inviting this energy of friends, meeting people, being very social. So that's important, especially like for a message like that to come through. I know that someone must be in that situation and they need that kind of confirmation. I can see where you are going to switch gears. Let's look into this Nine of Pentacles. And when you do switch gears, I see where there's like this sense of appreciation. Someone looking at you and like deciding that I want to be with you and I want you to be with me. And I know that Obviously you're going to feel the same way, but there is also something about that energy of maybe someone, I don't want to use the word possessive because I feel like that sounds like there's a negative connotation to that, but it's more like you belong to me and I know it. You're supposed to be mine. We're supposed to be together. So it's funny that like switching gears, when you take a new path, you're gonna meet someone who like recognizes you, recognizes the soul ties and like the contract that you already created before you came into this life. It's like they look at you and say like, we're supposed to be together. It's like an instant recognition, and that's why there's this energy of like wanting to take you, possess you. But don't get freaked out by that, because it's nothing that's negative. It's just like knowing that you're tied to each other. So it's a positive reading, especially for those of you that have been single for a while. I see you getting into a new connection. And you might feel down lately, you might feel like I've been waiting so long and I just can't picture it anymore. Maybe you stop believing in what you once believed in that you could have in love. You're going to start to believe again. And for those of you that are like wondering if you should walk away and what's ahead is another relationship. So that's just something to think about. And you're not going to be alone for long. Let's look at that Nine of Pentacles. That's just what the energy is. Something that maybe you've stayed too long where you are, way too long, for whatever reasons. I know that there's so many circumstances that like can keep you bound to a certain place. And waiting so long to see like, am I gonna get what I feel I'm supposed to get out of that connection? I see that when you choose to like switch gears, go in another direction, that's when you receive what you've been waiting for. That's when you receive what you've been waiting for. It's funny the way that it brings in that shift. And for others of you, especially, the single ones here, this is like something that you've like that you once dreamt about, but then, as life goes on, you kind of like lose hope about things, you lose sight of things, and you start to feel maybe pessimistic about what you can have, about love and how real it is. When this person recognizes you and you recognize them, and what I mean by that is like within your heart and soul, it's like all those dreams are back. And you're going to start to feel like, wow, this could really be something. This could really be something special. And I just see where when you meet this person, the two of you just kind of run off and do your own thing. So there could be a lot of changes that come through. You might find that you even relocate, something that maybe you didn't expect to do. Or you move in with them quickly because you feel that it's right. It's like you guys just both get into the same ship and you just set sail. And there's just so much positivity that's here. I see that once you let go of what you need to let go of, you're going to feel like so much weight has been lifted off of you. You're not going to think about those things that you tend to think about when you start to get mad, when you're laying there thinking about things from the past, thinking about what someone said to you and like what you would say if you got the chance to say it. I see all of that energy here. And it's beautiful because when this person comes into your life, the way that I can see, you don't think about that stuff anymore. You really don't. It's like you don't. Look at this love that's here. You start to feel a lot just better. And even you start to put things into perspective. Well, if I didn't go through that, then I wouldn't be here where I am today. Some of you, I wonder if you've already met this person, because there's like a true love that is just overflowing that's here. So maybe you've already met them and you feel like things are happening and progressing very quickly. But that's natural when you have the ties that the two of you do. The initial M is also coming through. Maybe that's important to you. But just be prepared for a love like you've never felt before. That's what I can see. So I know where it is. You guys know that it's time to walk away from something, and I'm just here to give you the confirmation. And when you do that, you're heading in the right direction. It's not fair to you to have to be in this pessimistic energy of not believing that you can really have what you want, of like kind of not always being honest with yourself about what's right in front of you, because I see a lot of that suppressive energy that some of you have been in lately, and it's time to break free from that. And once you do, you're going to receive something that you've waited so long for. So that goes both ways. That's for those of you that are single, things that you keep thinking about that you have to just leave it in the past. You're going to feel so much better when you do. And like, that's going to help remove so many walls away from you. And for those of you that are like in a connection that you feel is coming to an end, walking away from it, you're going to be surprised how fast you draw someone to you. Because it's just like they're kind of waiting for you to close that door so another one can open. That's what Spirit is showing me. Let's look at this Six of Swords. I mean, it's just like all of this beautiful energy is waiting to come in. I'm telling you, it's like a huge shift in your energy, a shift in your happiness. Gemini and Leo is very strong here. Maybe you guys are cross watchers again, or maybe moon or rising. It's just like the energy of once you close out certain things, you're going to start to feel very complete. And I mean, this person is coming in. It's like they're almost just waiting to come in, waiting for things to be just so. They're right there. The energy is so strong around you guys. And it is someone that, like I said, I mean, it's like lifetime after lifetime. This is like the contract within your soul, something that you've already planned out, something that's meant to be. That's what this energy is that's coming your way. But it's like some of you are in a place where you've stayed too long, and it's time to leave that in the past. It's time to move forward. That's what I can see. And when you do, it's like the happiest, most loving relationship that you've ever had. Nothing is going to compare to what's coming in. So you may feel like, oh, well, I feel like this is the best. I know you might feel that way because you're holding on to what you guys used to have before. But now I see your energy where maybe you're not as down. Maybe you don't realize how down you are emotionally, and how you're like losing your spunk. That's for some of you, you know, like your happy-go-lucky energy, like this breeziness that you have about you. I wonder if anyone has noticed a change within you and they've pointed it out to you. Like, what's up with you lately? You just seem so down. You're just like staring off. You seem so lost. It's important for you to break free from that energy. And it is, in fact, the right thing to do. Because once you do that, you have a reward in love that's coming in. I see a lot of energy here of traveling. So for some of you, I mean, this person could even be like out of state, from a different like town, or quite literally like overseas. That's for some of you, because there's so much energy here of like traveling, relocating, coming together, maybe going to see them. And it's going to be the happiest times are ahead of you. That's what I want you to know. A very, very beautiful energy is just like right around the corner, Libra. And if you've already met this person, it's like a confirmation to you of what you feel is real, even if it's happening fast. And this is absolutely meant to be. You made the right choice by getting into this connection. So I know that it's a lot to think about. For those of you that are single, It's just really important for you to know that you have something, like it's the same energy for you. Something that you've waited so long for is coming to you, especially if you know you've been in that energy of like that sadness and not believing in certain things again. This person is going to turn you into a believer. They're going to make you so happy and you're just going to make them so happy. So it's really time to switch direction. For some of you, like if you feel like that's, you know, maybe things aren't great between you and your person, but you don't want to leave them and you're not thinking about that, maybe it's just time to like bring some changes into the connection. Because, you know, this is not like, you know, it's up to you. The circumstances are up to you. That's what I want you to know. Because it's maybe you guys should do something to get away. I know it's kind of funny like with things right now, but however that looks to you, do something where you can spend more time alone. That's really important because it's going to revive the two of you. And I think that you'll start to see, I think you'll start to put things into perspective differently about what's really important, about how it's important to pick your battles. And I think you'll see like how much the two of you like are just destined and how much you really do love each other. I know it might not be the easiest thing to do right now, but there's a lot of energy coming through. Like you guys need to take a trip. You need to do something. You need to do something like to be alone together, to spend time together. There's a lot of energy here of traveling. Maybe you don't have to go too far, but it is something that will help you guys. You need some more romance. You do, because it's going to revive the connection and it's going to make the two of you like fall in love all over again. It's something that's going to bring a lot of happiness. Wow, there's a lot of beautiful messages coming through for you Libras. I love you guys so much. Happy birthday. I send you all so much love and light. That is what I have for you for October. If you guys haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up. Comment. Let me know what's going on. I hope that you guys met this person. If you did, please comment. Let me know. Share the video, you guys. Thank you again for everything, and I'll talk to you in a few days.